And they call me Speedy because I'm known as one of the fastest ball handlers in the world.
And prove it.
In middle school, I was a really fun kid. I was charismatic. I was always one of the popular kids, but not because I was just, full of myself. I think that the way I carried myself and I guess it's carried over into my adulthood with, a high level of talent, but matching that talent level with hard work. In the 7th grade, I had a really, really cool science teacher. Her name was Miss Larry. I really loved her. She really was one of the first people who taught me what hard work really meant. And Miss Green, when I was in 7th grade, she loved me like a son. And when I slacked off, she let me know about it. And she really was one of the main people that made me change my work ethic to a degree. I think middle school me was just fun, funny, loved to play sports, loved to hang out with my friends and grow with my friends. And, I did childish things as a kid. I was a kid, but, I think my middle school self was someone that I'm proud of, I would be proud of as an adult. Communication is what makes you a person at the end of the day. The way you communicate is the way people will receive you. Everything about the Globetrotters is teamwork. We have to be on the same page so that we can deliver a great product to a kid that may have never seen the show before. And aside from kids that may have never seen it, people come up to me 55, 65 years old and say, I've always wanted to see the Harlem Globetrotters. So we have, it's our duty to go out there every single night, whether it's one person, 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, to play that game for whoever's in the stands that may have never seen it before, like we have never done it before. I would tell a middle school student to not rush this process, especially a kid growing up in this day and age where social media is such a prominent thing, where you see things so much faster than we saw as kids. So even as kids, we wanted to do what the cooler or older guys were doing that looked cool. And these kids these days are seeing things that are cool, not just in their neighborhood, that are perceived as cool, not just in their neighborhoods, but all over the world, from rappers to athletes and all of those things. And I just want to tell kids, never be ashamed of where you come from. Never try to downplay where you come from. If you come from the hood or if you come from the suburbs, always accept who you are, but take your time and trust your own process. Just because this kid is the best 14-year-old in the city doesn't mean that you're not good. It just means you need to, continue to work hard and keep your head down, because 4 years from now, you might be as good as he is at 18. I didn't play high school basketball at all at 14. I didn't play varsity basketball until I was 17. I didn't start a varsity game until I was 18. So I just trusted my process. So that's my advice to kids all the time. My name is Darnell Speedy Artis from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is my 6th season with the World Famous Harlem Globetrotters.